About an update. I did a video, 2 videos actually, on Adam's phone yesterday when we went out, and I didn't have my cell phone with me, so I did it on his, and I couldn't figure out no way to transfer it without putting my account on his, and I'm not going through all that. So anyway, I was showing the places, you know, here in a suburb of Dallas, 3 different suburbs. Well, 2 of them I showed that one of them we couldn't get gas. It was already, you know, all the pumps were closed. It was like 20 pumps maybe, I don't know. Went to another one, I showed the long lines. A little later we went back, and they were still long, but not as long. We filled up all of our cars, autos. We had 2 SUVs and a car. And but it's because of, you know, the hurricane and all that. Gas is gone out here in Dallas, you know, way north. And so I showed that. Anyway, but from there, yesterday was like one really extremely frustrating day. You know, everybody that I know so far, you know, everybody's okay that was in the flood waters. I still do not know how they were rescued. No details. Okay, this is like typical. Okay, and just very vague. You know, they weren't a lot. You know, they were dealing with a lot, and so the details just weren't there. The details usually aren't there. So, and last night I'm so frustrated, but I wasn't feeling well either. So I wound up just turning off my cell phone and my computer. Okay, I did say I wasn't feeling well, right? So about I was, you know, I'd been taking for like the last 2 or 3 days. I had been taking about a Tylenol a day because I was having muscle aches. And before that, I think since Tuesday, today's Saturday, since Tuesday I was feeling like I was coming with a cold. I don't catch colds, so I really don't know, you know. So, and anyway, I finally turned my phone back on. It wasn't off that long. And I had been asking, you know, is there something bad going on? Nobody's telling me about it, you know, whatever. And I turned my cell phone back on, and right when I turned it on, a message came through. It was from one of my sisters, the one that was there in the flood waters, actually, and one that had been rescued 3 times, and then a 4th time. I really don't know what happened after that. But she said they might need to come here. Well, they're on their way here today, and from way down in Louisiana, and then they're going to go, I don't know when, no details, remember, but they're going to fly to a friend of hers, and where his daughter lives and her friend lives in Idaho. So okay, so anyway, she told me last night that she might have to come here, so on a text. Well, when did people stop calling people, you know, really? And it's either going to be on some social media or on a text. Really? Seriously? I mean, I can't say anything. I had my first computer in 1982. I was a geek, which back then was 34-letter words, you know, for many years. And so I can't really say much, but still, you pick up the phone and you call somebody. Okay? You need to talk to them, really. But so anyway, finally last night, after everything was just kind of calmed down, and I went to try to sleep, and I was feeling like really achy, just as I had earlier in the day, and I'd taken a Tylenol earlier. So, well, I have to take another one. I was just aching, awful. And I hadn't felt that since June when I'd taken that statin for cholesterol that was bad for me. So anyway, I took a Tylenol, and about an hour later, I woke up having a nightmare that I was in a flood. And, you know, okay, call it sympathy or something. But anyway, I jumped up out of bed, and apparently I'd had a fever. And I don't really recall ever having that experience of a fever breaking, you know, but apparently that's what it was. So I must have had a fever. I do remember thinking that my body was, you know, really rather warm for days, but with so much going on, you know, it's just like, wow. There's another gas station that's out of gas. I don't need any, thank goodness. We found that place yesterday, like I said, and filled up my tank. Later on, he went out and he had to go get the oil changed in his SUV, and so he figured he'd, fill it up. He went to, I think, 5 or 6, and I think the 6th one he found gas. Yeah, so altogether, really, yesterday, I think it was 8, and we passed a couple, but you have to really go way out, not way out, but for many people it would be way out to find gas, around here. Even if it's there, when we were there, they were pumping the gas. There was a big old, whatever they are, the diesel, to put the gas in, for people, and they were out of gas like a few hours later. Yeah. Okay, I had made another clip, but I had wrapped it up, but once I did, I saw a text from that sister, and she said that FEMA is going to pay for them to stay where they are. I think it's Lafayette in Louisiana. That's how they got there. I don't know. I don't know how they got out of Port Arthur, the Golden Triangle in Texas, Port Arthur, Orange, Beaumont, and then got to Louisiana. I don't know how they have something to drive. None of this. But she said that they're going to pay until September 25th for them to stay there at that hotel. So they're going to stay there at that hotel. He doesn't have his mother. His mother went to, with his sister, I think, to Florida. But anyway, so they're not coming. This has been like a yo-yo, the whole thing. But it's good because I'm not feeling that great, and I had already not been able to really clean and stuff the house, and I was trying to do it, and it was just too much on me. So, but anyway, so they're not coming. But in her text, she said that there really wasn't any gas around, and that she heard that Dallas was a war zone because of no gas. I can tell you that, yeah, I've seen it on TV, when people were just going crazy because there's no gas up here, But would it be in every place? Would it be everywhere just here in Dallas? Why? I don't know. Anyway, that's enough for this video for now. If you want to subscribe, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, share if you want. I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.